Welcome back, my friends. Are Robotaxis a fraud? Without a doubt, San Francisco's Robotaxi rollout has been a mess. Self-driving cars have flooded San Francisco streets, and many of them have no safety drivers behind the wheel. Will Robotaxis become a reality of everyday life? Or are they just another techo-fraud bubble that is destined to burst? But before we get into that, please hit the like button. Please leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos. And before we continue, a word from the sponsor of this video. Today's sponsor is ProWorldNet.com. ProWorldNet.com is a job website specifically dedicated to licensed professions. Doctors, including any type of specialty. Nurses, and that includes all grades of nurses. Lawyers, regardless of area of legal focus. Teachers and professors, from kindergarten through graduate school, as well as any kind of job that requires a government license or certification. And ProWorldNet.com also includes short-term gig-type jobs as well. So be sure to check out ProWorldNet.com if you are looking for a job or an employee. In August, two of the leading autonomous vehicle companies, General Motors-owned Cruise and Alphabet's Waymo, were granted permission to expand operations, allowing people to hail a driverless car the same way they order an Uber. Users who have been invited or granted access after signing up through a wait list can hail Robotaxis in select regions of the city for the cost of a typical rideshare. But the launch has been plagued by problems. The cars have driven into firefighting scenes, caused construction delays, impeded ambulances, and even meandered into active crime scenes. There have been 75+ incidents, said San Francisco Fire Chief Janine Nicholson. It's like playing Russian roulette. It's impacting public safety, and that's what we need to fix. San Francisco City Attorney David Chu said, "There are still some glitches that need to be worked out. And this is with only a few hundred vehicles," Chu said. The idea that thousands of vehicles could be hitting our streets in short order is what gives us concern. In October, California's Department of Motor Vehicles suspended Cruise's permit to operate its driverless fleet in the state, citing an incident in which a Cruise vehicle dragged a pedestrian for 20 feet after a collision. Cruise had been quickly expanding to other cities, including Phoenix, Austin, Dallas, Houston, and Miami. But the company paused driverless operations nationwide following the California suspension. Waymo is still operating Robotaxis in San Francisco. Tesla's Robotaxis have been under scrutiny by the U.S. Department of Justice for claims made about its full self-driving driver assist system or capability. It is important to note that the Department of Justice has not yet concluded that any wrongdoing happened in any ongoing investigation. While the market for Robotaxis is projected to grow from 617 units in 2021 to reach 1445 the 822 units by 2030. At a KGR of 136.8%, there are still many challenges that need to be addressed before they become a reality. For instance, a recent collision involving a robotaxi in San Francisco has highlighted safety hurdles for driverless cars and the role of regulation in public trust. The incident has forced the California Department of Motor Vehicles to suspend the right of Cruise to operate driverless taxis in the state. However, some studies have hypothesized that Robotaxis could be one of the most rapidly adopted applications of autonomous cars at scale and a major mobility solution in the near future, especially in urban areas, providing the majority of vehicle miles in the United States within a decade of their first introduction. According to a report by Tasha Keeney from ARK Invest, Robotaxis are expected to generate $10 trillion in global gross annual revenues by 2030. The report also identifies 4 types of firms that are likely to benefit from this market opportunity: lead generators, hardware manufacturers, owner-operators, and platform providers. Lead generators are companies that generate leads and/or acquire traffic, and they are expected to receive 5% of autonomous taxi revenues, or roughly 0.02 per mile. Examples of lead generators include AI voice assistants owned by Amazon, Baidu, Tencent, Alibaba, Alphabet, and Apple, as well as mapping applications owned by Baidu, Alphabet, and Apple. Hardware manufacturers, such as vehicle manufacturers, can earn roughly $1 per mile on average upfront on their hardware sales, and they can earn a cut of recurring revenue streams as taxi utilization grows. Individual vehicle manufacturers could benefit disproportionately if they win the battle for leadership in autonomous vehicles and consolidate the market. Owner-operators are companies that own and operate autonomous taxis, and they are expected to receive 50% of autonomous taxi revenues, or roughly 0.18 per mile. Examples of owner-operators include Tesla, Waymo, Cruise, and Uber. Platform providers are companies that provide the software platforms for autonomous taxis, and they are expected to receive 20% of autonomous taxi revenues, or roughly 0.07 per mile. Examples of platform providers include Baidu, Tencent, Alibaba, and Didi. What do you think? Please hit the like button. Please leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos. Please share this video on social media. Thank you for watching.